Hello everyone, I am Prajwal and today we are going to look at this problem game of chef. This problem is rated as easy on CodeChef and you require basics of DP to solve this. So guys, if you haven't read the problem yet, go back and read it, try it out and then come back and see the solution. With this, let's begin. In this problem, Chef and his friends are playing a game. So they are numbered from 1 to n and if a player wins the current round, then his score gets incremented by 1 and the rest of the players have their score decremented by 1. Finally, we are given scores of n players. So we are given an array A where AI represents the score of ith player. Now from this array A, we need to choose a subsegment, a contiguous subarray, such that the sum of this subarray is maximum among all the subarrays. Then this subarray, all the players will receive a prize. Chef wants to know the maximum sum of this subarray. The constraint given to us are, we are given test cases from 1 to 1000. The number of players, the number of scores at the end can range from 1 to 10 to the power 4 and the value of score can be from minus 10 to the power 5 to 10 to the power 5. Now let us look at the test case. In the first test case, we are given 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we can choose all the elements of this array and this subarray will actually act as the array that will give us the maximum sum, because if we remove any other element then we will remove some positive from our answer, which is wrong. Hence the answer is 15 because the sum of this subarray is 15. You can check that any other subarray will always yield a sum that is less than 15. Moving on to the solution. In this problem we are given an array A1 till A of n and we are asked to find the maximum sum subsegment. Max sum subsegment. Now this is a very famous dynamic programming algorithm that is solved using Kadane's algorithm. There are other famous algorithms to solve this. You can also solve this using divide and conquer. The complexity in divide and conquer is n log n. You can go ahead and look this up on the internet. We will see Kadane's algorithm because it offers the best complexity of order of n. In this algorithm, the idea is, let us say that we are at some index I. Now there are two options. The first is that we can add this I, the element A of I, to the current maximum, which was till ai minus 1. Basically, let us say that we had some current maximum till ai minus 1 and we add this ith element to the previous maximum and we calculate the new answer. Else the other option is that we start a new sequence from ith element. We ignore all the elements till I minus 1 and start a new sequence from this point. So basically we will maintain two pointers. The first is our answer, which will represent the maximum sum, and the second is the max so far. This pointer will tell us the maximum answer till the ith index. Now we will iterate over all the elements and we will add the current element to our max so far, which is the current element to our previous answer. And if it is more than the answer, we will update our answer. Else we will just move on to the next element. Now there's a catch, that let us say that we are iterating over the array and at some point I, we add this element to our max so far. So if the value of max so far is less than 0, then it is best to make it equal to 0. This is true because the contribution of the left subarray, let us say that if the answer was this, then the contribution of all the elements still here is actually negative. So it is best to remove this because it is not going to contribute anything good to our answer. So we update our new sequence from I plus 1 to whatever the ending index is. So this is the algorithm. The running time is order of n because we only need one pass. So our time complexity is order of n and the space complexity is order of n because we need to store this original array. In DP, we do not require any extra space. We just require two variables. Now let us move on to the code. So first I have processed the input. Now I have two variables, max so far and answer. Max so far basically indicates that we add the current element to our previous answer, and answer is the global maximum. We iterate over the array and add the current element to the max so far. If we have a better answer, then we update our answer as max so far. Else, if the max so far is less than 0, so this basically specifies that it is best to start a new sequence from the ith element. Then we basically make this to 0. Finally, we will just print our answer. So this is a pretty famous algorithm, and try to code it yourself. If you face any issue, then come back and see it again. So guys, I hope you understood the problem clearly. If you have any questions, drop a comment in the comment section, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to get our latest updates from CodeChef. Thank you and goodbye.